Greetings and welcome to the video. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. 2 years ago I made a video called Why I Chose the Kawasaki W800, which turned out to be the most successful video I've produced with 93,000 views. I decided it was time to revisit this topic and make another video about why I still choose the Kawasaki W800. Now, instead of an off-the-cuff video, I have a couple of years owning my W800 and making additional videos. So let's get down to why I continue to choose the Kawasaki W800. Some things remain the same as they were 2 years ago. I'm still in my 50s. I still feel nostalgic for motorcycle design of my youth. I still prefer classic motorcycle styling to the insect transformer designs of modern motorcycles. I do expect that some of the designs will eventually be featured in a transformer film without any modification until it turns into an insect-like robot. Even in cases where the same bike is just wearing different clothes, as in the Kawasaki Z900 and the Kawasaki Z900 RS, I will gravitate to the Z900 RS. Even with the engine being detuned from the rocket the 7900 insect transformer is. Another thing that has stayed the same is that although I love this trend with motorcycle companies to cater to the preferences of the 40 to 50 plus crowd, I do think that pulling in the younger demographics is far more important. And to be honest, I'm not sure that the classic styling will do that. I am certain, however, that at least in the United States, motorcycling is declining, and the average age of a motorcyclist in the United States is 50 years old, according to worldmetrics.org. So that tells me that the insect transformer styling isn't pulling in the younger demographics either. So maybe it's not about the styling as much as it is other factors. I, however, absolutely love the styling of the Kawasaki W series. With the one thing that still makes me smile whenever I see it is that beautiful bevel drive cam true parallel twin with a 360-degree crank engine. The modern retro motorcycle market has increased since I made the Why I Chose the Kawasaki W800 video, including some lower displacement entry-level bikes from Triumph, Royal Enfield, all the way up to the behemoth BMW R18 series. The primary reason I continue to choose the Kawasaki W800 comes down to one simple thing. For me, the W800 is an absolute joy to ride, look at, and own. To be fair, I did not keep my W800 bone stock, which leads me to aftermarket customization parts, which for such a niche motorcycle are plentiful if you know where to look. Omega Racer is a fantastic place, as is WeBike, to find pieces to customize your W650 or W800 to make it your own. Kawasaki offers tail racks, crash bars, engine guards, to be politically correct, and a seat for those who can easily be found on eBay or Amazon and are easy enough to install yourself. What I found most impactful for my riding experience was the Michelin Road Classics replacing the Dunlop K300s, the 28mm bar risers from Kemimoto, and the Omega Racer Comfort seat. The seat was really important to me as I have an old tailbone injury from a severe collision with the Jeep Cherokee doing 60 miles an hour, rear-ending my 72 BMW R75/5 where I was going 30 miles per hour. The bar risers helped me not lean forward as much and provide a more upright seating position. Of course, I also made modifications that are strictly cosmetic, like the fly screen and headlamp visor, and some functional but not ride affecting, like the crash bars, tail rack, and tail bag. After the first annual New England Kawasaki W Series rally held in Newport, Vermont, and seeing 8 beautiful Kawasaki W Series, some faithful to the recreation of the original W Series to some that were modified to be full-on touring bikes. It was incredible and wonderful to spend time with my fellow W Series owners and their beautiful machines with individual modifications. The one thing I would like to highlight is that the Kawasaki W Series is a polite motorcycle with predictable power curve, mild manners, is easy to ride, is well balanced, and after the modifications I've made, is an incredible motorcycle for city and two-lane highway riding, with the ability to move at interstate speeds without issue after swapping out the stock tires to the Michelin Road Classics. I relate it to going to the stables to ride a horse. I don't pick the wild-spirited horse, I pick the easygoing trail horse that is well-mannered. Is it as exciting as a bucking bronco? No, it is not, and that is on purpose. This well-mannered, polite motorcycle fits a huge range of riders, and although being a fuel-injected, air-cooled 800 making 51 horsepower and 50 foot-pounds of torque in the USA ratings, it's a wonderful, under-stressed, beautiful bevel cam drive engine with an incredible sound through the pea-shooter exhaust. Is it the last motorcycle I will ever buy? Probably not, but it's definitely a motorcycle that I'll keep as long as I'm able to ride. I do subscribe to the N+1 philosophy and the right tool for the right job on how many motorcycles a person should own, with the caveat that no one should buy motorcycles after 50. 50 motorcycles is enough for one person. I'm linking the original video to this one in case you're curious about what originally brought me to the Kawasaki W800. Please do consider liking and subscribing. It is truly the best way to help my little channel. Keep the shiny side up, the rubber side down.